my papers were fake,
Oh my God, because you're not even the one who applied for them.
True.
What?
And then she tells me, in the system, the visa says you're a Pakistani nationality.
Guys, karibuni, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Shiro. Guys, thank you so much for all the people who've been joining us into this new family. Karibuni. This is where we do inform, we do inspire and encourage. So and on this series right now, what we are doing is just flying all the information that we know about how you can get a job in Dubai, how you can search a job, how you can just do any interview when you come here and all that. Now, I can only give one story that I have already given, but there are others, many more, who are coming and telling us their own stories, their own experience. And this maybe could help you, enlighten you, to get to know when you come here, what do you do? Where do you start? So today's guest, guys, help me welcome none other but Yes, tell us. Unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Masi.
So today we are speaking to Masi. Yeah, she is going to tell us, where are you from, Masi?
I am from Thika, Kilimambogo to be precise.
So before you came to Dubai, what were you doing? Where were you?
I was studying. I've done teaching.
Oh, you wanted to be a teacher? You wanted to be a teacher?
Influence ya baba.
Okay.
My dad is a teacher, and my mom works in a college, a teaching college.
Oh, so you wanted to slide in somewhere in teaching?
Actually,
and all that?
I didn't want to do it, but they managed to convince me.
Wow. Okay. So what did you want to do personally?
I wanted to do theater arts.
Okay. Wow. By the way, I have been making these mandazis, especially on my IG stories. It's the time I put mandazis and everyone was like, hey, how did you make those mandazis? And on one of the vlogs, I was teaching mom how to make mandazis, and people told me that I didn't tell them in details how to make them. Yeah. Now, this is a lady who taught me how to make them, and so as we talk, she's going to help us make the mandazi, at least kutengeneza hiyo unga, what we need to do that. Sindio? What is the best way to do other than bring the teacher herself, as we also get to know her. Sindio? So, haraka tunaenda kutengeneza mandazi and we'll be back and continue with her story. Okay?
Masi, ebu tuambie ni nini na nini uko nayo hapa?
So we have the butter over here. We're going to be mixing with the sugar first.
How many ml is
this?
it?
This is like half a cup.
Half a cup, okay.
Half a cup of butter and 1 cup of sugar and 1.5 tablespoon of cardamom powder.
Okay.
You can use the amount of cardamom you want, depending on the taste you want, the flavor of the cardamom.
Okay.
And then we have a fork here and half a liter of milk.
Half a liter of milk.
Yes, warm milk.
Okay, just warm milk.
Yeah.
Hi.
Mix the butter and the sugar until it's incorporated.
So as you're making this, Abu, tell us, how long have you been in Dubai?
It's almost 5 years now. No, I'd say 5 years already because I came in May in 2016.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow, and how has it been so far?
It's been good. It's been a whole different experience from everything, I'd say.
Wow.
So at this point, you can add your warm milk.
Okay.
You're going to add the milk. That's it. And you're going to give it a good mix. The butter does not have to melt completely.
Okay.
And the sugar as well, because it's going to mix all of it when you're kneading, when you do the kneading. And since I do not want the cardamom to settle at the bottom, I will first put the flour and then mix. I will just putting the flour first. That much.
Oh, so this time is when you're putting. Okay, good.
I'll put the cardamom over the top.
Okay.
And then I'll first give it a mix.
Oh, okay. But you can as well mix it on the side, palevi on the flour.
Yeah, sure you can.
Okay.
This is just my method. It's how I want the cardamom powder to spread out.
Okay.
And then, using my hand, I'll give it a mix. So I'm done kneading the flour. As you can see, it's not sticking in my fingers. So you're just going to let it rest for 30 minutes. But you can let it rest for how long you want.
Yep, so guys, what Mercy is doing here is just cutting it into shapes that you would like, then place it in the oil. Make sure the oil is not too hot. If it is too hot, then it's not going to cook inside. Give it time to cook up to 3 minutes each side. That is the final product. Wow. Thank you, Mercy. These shortcakes, or tumandazis as you can call them, are so good with tea, for afternoon or for even morning.
So you found yourself in Dubai. How did you even come here?
I had a friend. She was here. I used to see the life. She used to post. You know, when you see the posts on Facebook.
Yeah.
Social media can be really influencing. So one day after I completed my college, one day I woke up and I told Mama, I want to go to Dubai. And my mom looked at me like, are you okay? Who do you have in Dubai?
That you know.
Who do you know in Dubai? Where is the money? I told her I want to go to look for a job. Because I cannot just sit here. You're feeding me. I'm not even doing anything for myself. I need to be on my own.
Wow.
And I need to find my path.
Wow.
And then she looked for the money and she asked me, how are you going to find a job? Is it a job you know you're going to find?
Yeah.
Is it a job you know is ready? I told her, no, I'm going by faith. I'm going to look for a job. I am going to Tama.
Hey, see guys, there could be someone out there also thinking, so how do I go? And all these questions that she was asked, someone is going to even ask you, where are you going to start? How are you going to do it? Listen to her. She just said she had faith. Yeah, alichukua tu faith mbio mbio na akakimbia nayo. And here she is.
Yes.
So you arrived here.
I arrived. The whole process was just, you know, the devil when he's trying to block your way. Everything was just like anapinga. Passport anapinga. Ticket anapinga.
So you didn't even have a passport by the time you were deciding you want to come to Dubai?
No. And I told her, Mom, nitafanya kibarua, nitafute pesa ya passport.
Wow.
Ile hata kama ni kusugua hostel, nitasugua nipate pesa ya passport.
And I think that is the most important things. Guys, I tell you, some things I think you just have kujituma tu.
Yes.
They cannot do everything for you.
It's the will.
Yeah. So I think the most important thing here is the will and knowing what you want and just going for it.
True.
That you cannot even miss a way of doing it. Cindy, how did you go about it?
So I told my mom, why don't you find me something to do at your place of work? At least I can earn something for the passport, since I don't want to burden you with everything. And she said, okay. And she found me a job cleaning up the hostels. And I said, it's getting me money, why not? So I took up the jobs, I got the money, and I applied for the passport. I went to the cyber. I went all the way to Thika town to apply for the passport. At first, I did not know what was needed. This is something that I would tell people to first research on what is needed before you go for the application, because it's going to be smooth. Otherwise, it's going to be a total headache, and it's going to cost you money.
Yeah.
Yes. So I went for the first time. I was told you need your parents' documents. You need, if they are alive, you need their ID. If they are deceased, you need their death certificate or something. And then I had to go back all the way, get their IDs, photocopy, and then fill up the details back again inside. And that is money. Fare ya kuenda, cyber money, the one you're using. And cybers are not cheap. They are expensive.
Not at all. So guys, I think it's important to just know all the details, all the small details that you're supposed to know when applying, maybe for the passport, because I get it, it's not everyone who has a passport right there. Kuna mtu maybe ako ushago, kuna mtu ako tu pahali tao, you don't even have the know-how. All this information is in the internet, sindio? You just need to Google, so how do I get a passport in Kenya? Hizo details zote zitatokelezea. You ask someone who already has a passport, sindio? And what about the visa? How did you do that?
For the visa, my friend applied it from here.
Okay.
From Dubai, and then they sent me the visa via email, and then I just had to print it out.
Wow.
And I'm grateful they did not charge me anything for it.
Oh, wow. You have good friends.
I know, they're a blessing.
Oh, wow. That is so good. It's not the same for everyone. Yeah. Alafu, so when you landed here, tell us your experience. Umetoka Thika na kule ushago na pale hivi, you know? And then you come here into this land. How was it?
I came when summer was beginning in May. And it was during Ramadan time. That was back in 2016. So when I landed, it was chaos. I landed at 3 a.m. I still remember the time.
Which flight did you take?
I took Ethiopian Airlines.
Ethiopia. So you had to go to Addis Ababa and then come.
I had to go to Addis, and I was almost being left by the second plane.
Wow.
Because I was late. It's my first time at the airport.
Yeah.
So I'm alone. I do not know where to go. They're telling me to take off your shoes, your socks, and I'm like, is this what happens to the airport?
Wow. Tell me, there's someone who is probably going to take a flight like that and they have to change flights. What advice would you tell them?
I'll tell them, be there on time, and always ask.
You never go wrong by asking.
Always ask for the direction. If you don't know the gate, where the gate number is, ask. They will direct you. They will not lead you astray.
Wow.
Just for me, I was scared. I did not ask.
There's no reason to be scared at all, guys.
I was trying to find my ways, and I'm like, maybe they will judge me that this girl, she doesn't even know where she's going. That is what was in my head. But now I know better.
But the truth is, you don't know. Cindy,
yes.
You don't know where you're going. Like, you just ask, you know? my advice on this one, yeah, you can take it, you can leave it, but it's always good, just ask. You never lose. You save time by asking. Sindio?
Yes.
And again, wear light. Usivae vitu heavy, you have to go open your kufungua sijui maviatu. It wastes a lot of time.
I had worn the canvas boots.
Well, we're looking stylish.
I was flying.
Hey,
I was flying. The girl in the family flying.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to Dubai at 3 a.m. I gave my passport to the lady to scan my eyes.
Well, you mean the immigration now?
Yes, at the immigration, so that I can
go and get your bags and all that.
Yes. So I gave the lady my passport. She looks at me. She looks at the passport. She looks at me again, and then she asked me, "What is your nationality?" I told her I am Kenyan. And she looks at the passport again. Looks at me for like the uncountable time.
This time the heart is racing.
In my mind, I do not know. Maybe my papers were fake. You know?
Oh my God! Because you're not even the one who applied for them.
True.
What?
And then she tells me, in the system, the visa says you're a Pakistani nationality.
Wow. Hey, Pakistani. Oh my God. What did you do now?
And I looked at her, I'm like, are you joking?
Pakistani, imagine umetoka Kenya huku kushambu na mbwe ni Pakistani. Sorry, I'm not saying they're bad, but imagine you've never heard even that name. This is the first time and you're being told you're Pakistani. So how did you handle that?
So she told me, go to the immigration office, they're going to help you. I went there, they told me, you have to pay this and this, 250 dirhams.
Wow.
For them to change it in the system online. I told them I don't have the money. I didn't have money. I came with 2,000 Kenyan shillings.
Kenyan shillings? That's like how much here? Oh my
2,000 Kenyan shillings.
God. Pocket money. Now by then pocket money more buku umepatiwa for one day.
That
from
is
home.
what,
but here it's almost nothing.
Because my mom gave me the money. It was actually 2,500. The 500 was from grandma.
Oh yeah.
And the 2,000 was from mom. And they told me, this is all we have. This is all we can give you. And I said, it's okay. I'm not going to starve. I know I am not going to starve. I am not going to sleep outside. I called the people who were to pick me up. I told them I need 250 dirhams. It was now approaching 6 a.m.
Okay, what time had you landed?
3 a.m. And what I didn't know is from 6 a.m. is a change of shift. So the people who were there were the night shift, so the ones who are coming in are the day shift.
Wow.
So a change of shift meant delay. So there was an old man. He was a local. I never saw him again. He's the one who helped me. He went, got the money for me, and then I paid.
So he went outside to you, the people who were waiting. Okay,
Yes.
wow, that is so good.
And then he brought the money, I paid. So after some few hours, they called me again to the office. And they told me, sorry, we have to give you back the money. And your people have to apply for the visa again. So they had to go all the way back to Terminal 3, to the offices. I stayed at the airport from 3 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Huh?
Yes.
So that the visa could also be out. Guy.
And I was, you know, when you're sitting at the chairs waiting.
You mean like the people who are coming to just be
Yes.
checked, stamped in for the immigration part?
Yes.
India.
When the plane lands, they're going out, right?
Yeah.
It's full.
And then it comes full and goes.
And it's empty again.
Hour in, hour out.
Hour in, hour out.
Wow.
I was hungry. And
Okay.
Kenya hatuna AC, you know.
And this is, oh my God.
I did not have a sweater.
Oh,
I only had a t-shirt.
oh my God.
I was freezing. And
Oh my God.
and in the back of my mind I was like, okay, at least nimeland. Unaona?
Yeah.
Nimepumua hewa ya Dubai.
At least hata wakikurudisha umeshapumua hewa ya
Hata
Dubai.
wakinirudisha, but the good thing is I had not told people I am leaving.
That you see, that is
Nana.
why you need to first of all sometimes Mercy, Tell me, what did you learn out of this whole process?
And what I went through. All I can tell people is make sure you have all the details correct. You can check everything online nowadays actually. Even for your visa, you can check online through Jidrafa, which can give you, if you have any issue, you can contact maybe your agent or the people that booked for you, and they can make the corrections. So you do not have to come and get stuck at the airport. It's an issue, again, it's wasting your time. You see, that's it.
So it's good to just double check.
Yes.
Yeah. So Masi, ukafika Dubai, and your friends picked you up from the airport. So you also had a place to sleep.
I had a place to sleep.
Wow, that is good. And I think that helps a lot. It takes a lot of stress from, you know, because you're coming to a new place. You don't know where to live and all that. So in this case, at least you had a place. We thank God for that. So, tell us, how did you start looking for a job?
So my friend helped me to kutengeneza CV. Because my friend told me she had talked to the HR, and the HR told her, you just apply online and then we'll see what we can do, because they had frozen hiring. So we made the CV at 3 a.m. I did not go through the CV. You know, when you make the CV, you have to go through it, see what you have written, and then you can prepare for maybe an interview. After kutengeneza CV, tukalala the whole day. And so the following day, when we woke up, we didn't even bother to go through what we had written, because she told me, we still have time. And then the following day, akaniambia, by the way, twende nipeleke reference number ya CV kwa HR ukinipelekanga Deira. We didn't know Deira. So alikuwa tu ananitembeza, ni kama nilikuwa vacation.
Just before sasa uanze kazi ya kutafuta job sasa.
Yes.
Okay.
Tukaenda kupeleka reference number. Nilikuwa nimevaa sandals. I had worn a very short dress. Her dress. And then, you know, nilikuwa nimesonga mongezo. These mongezo were falling on my ears.
Okay.
Like I was beat. Zilikuwa zimebeat. You know how our hair goes bad in a few days.
Yeah.
So they were falling on my ears. And then I told her, so you're taking me to your job, to your place of work looking like this? And she told me, it's fine. Tunaenda kupeleka nini? Reference number kwa nini? Kwa HR. Tukaenda. Tukaingia kwa HR. Akapata HR hayuko. So the deputy ndiye alikuwa. Akampatia namba. Akamuuliza, is she ready?
So who asked, is she ready?
The assistant HR director asked my friend, is she ready? My friend asked, for what? Because I'm going to interview her in 10 minutes.
So,
I got interviewed when I wasn't even ready, without a CV.
Hey, guys, these things happen. By the way, I have had this so many times. So, ulikuwa tu na flip-flops zako.
Me and my flip-flops, my short dress, my hair falling on my ears, without a care, no makeup, nothing.
Oh my God.
It was actually during summer, so even my lips were dry.
Yeah.
Nimejua mambo ya makeup nimejulia hapa Dubai.
Oh Lord. And now you have to be interviewed in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
What happened?
My friend came out of the office and she told me, you have an interview in 10 minutes. And I looked at her like, are you joking, right? She told me, no, I'm serious. She wants to interview in 10 minutes. So I just said a silent prayer. All I said is, God, if this is for me, I will take it. If it's not, it's okay. I will look for another. I got interviewed. No question was asked from my CV. What?
So what did they ask you?
They only asked general questions like, who are you? Describe yourself. Why do you want this job? I told them I want it for the money.
Oh my
I
god.
came to look for money.
Uh-huh.
It was my first time.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to
Was this your first time ever interview?
It was my first ever interview.
Wow. And you were not even ready. You had not even been told by anyone how
Nobody
to answer
had
questions.
prepared me on how to answer questions, on how to prepare for an actual interview, which is something you have to prepare like you're reading for an exam.
Yeah.
She just laughed, and we laughed. We laughed like people who knew each
I would
other.
also laugh.
I was honest.
Did she ask you any other question
No.
that you answered differently?
No, she didn't. And then after we finished laughing, she gave me some water. The F&B director interviewed me. So he asked, "Are you scared?" I told him no, and then he told me, "Have a seat." And then he started asking me questions like, "Where have you worked?" I'm going to be honest. Nilisema nimefanya kazi Serena. Akaniuliza, you know the questions they ask you to see if you can make a decision if there is no senior around. So akaniuliza questions like, had you had an incident that you had to deal with a guest and you had to make a drastic decision? I answered. Confidence is key, and confidence will take you places. Really.
Yeah.
That was just my strategy to get a job, because I was desperate. I will not lie, I was desperate to get a job because I did not want to go back home. Home I didn't have a job. Sikuwa nataka kurudi kufanya kibarua ya 250 per day. I was not ready to go back to that. So I had to think. I had to use my brain in that interview that I had not prepared for. And after that short session, he actually interviewed me for 10 minutes. And then we left. Sisi tukaenda dera, tukafanya shughuli, and then after 3 days, I got a call. You know these 043 numbers?
Yes.
Mimi sikuwa ninajua namba za ofisi zinakuanga hivyo. So I see a number and I asked my friend, because I was staying with her, hii namba ni ya nani? Nani ananipigia? Nishike ama ni conman? Akaniambia, hapana, ni HR, shika. I received the call and they said, "Hello, am I speaking to Mercy from the other end?" Yes, my name is so and so. I'm the HR director. I would like to let you know that you can come by the office and sign your contract anytime you're ready.
Wow.
Yes.
That is a call that so many people wait for. By the way, guys, never ever miss that 04.
Never ignore.
Because you never know.
You never know. True. So
And that is how you got your job.
that is how I got my job.
Are you in the same place?
Without a CV. I'd say I got my job without a CV because I did not have a CV at hand. They only had the reference number.
So let's say they had already seen it through online. Because see, you told us that your friend you had already applied
We
online.
had applied on the online portal of the company.
Did you have to upload your CV there?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, guys, that is something that happens in so many cases, that when you apply online, you have to upload your CV. Now, before these people call you, they have already gone through your CV.
Sure.
Yeah. And so you might not have it at hand, but they have it because you already uploaded it. Sindio? And in this case, probably that is what happened. Sindio? How has it been long since that time?
It's been 5 years now. I have grown through the ranks, and I really thank God for that.
Wow. Mercy, tell us your parting shot. What would you tell someone out there? And what is the tip? What has helped you be where you are right now?
I would say, do not be afraid to take the risk. Take it. Take that leap of faith. You never know what is waiting for you at the other end. At the back of your mind, you might be, what if I fall? What if I fall when I take this leap of faith? But then there is also the possibility of, what if you fly? Yeah. Be confident. Confidence, as I said earlier, confidence will sell you. Sometimes you will get hired because of your confidence. When you show that you have the will to learn. when something is for you, you will have it. No matter what it takes, you will have it. If it's not for you, God will take it out. You see?
And yours will still come.
Yours will still come.
Okay, thank you so much, Mercy.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for encouraging our viewers out there, guys. Mmesikia kutoka kwake. Sometimes you can be dressed like how she was dressed and still get a job. You'd never know. Your personality will always come through. Your confidence will always come through for you. Sindio? So guys, stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do us the honor. Yeah, and we'll really appreciate your support. And if you haven't watched those others that have already given their testimonies of how they came here and how they were able to survive where they are, kindly just watch them, and we'll be more than happy to see you next time. So till next time, ciao, bye.
Bye.